Good evening. My name is Tracy. I would like to make a video on using the Floriani Total Control U software where you can merge designs when you're making a shirt for a kid's birthday party, etc. I did make a video yesterday, which it wasn't as close to the computer as I thought it would have been. So I decided to make a close-up so you guys can actually see the screen itself and my step-by-step process on how I merge my designs. So here we go. First things first, I have my software open. I like to choose my hoop. So using the Floriani Total Control U, on the left hand side you have these options. So this option down here, it says select hoop. My 9x8 Mighty hoop comes up because that's the main hoop I usually use besides my 8x8 fast frame. So I'm going to choose that, and it gives you the option to choose your format, and mine is PES. So that comes up. The next thing is I want to add a number, and I'm going to do a design on Mickey Mouse. That's simple. So I'm going to choose, let's say, the number 3. So I'm going to go here to merge stitch file. I am going to go to the digitizer that I like with their chunky numbers, which is called River Mill. I love their plain applique numbers. And I'm going to choose the number 3, and I usually choose the 6-inch because I like to fill up the hoop with the design, and especially when it comes out on the shirt, it looks nice. So this is my number 3. I'm going to place it right here. Here, I like to click the 3D only because it shows me the satin stitch, and especially when I'm showing my customers the draft of what the design will look like, I like to show them using the 3D version so they see the satin stitches, and I do explain to them that the empty spaces within the design and numbers will be filled with either fabric or embroidery vinyl. The next thing is, if you would like to change your satin stitch to a different color, you can. So if you would choose to change your color, you would go down here to your color palette, and let's say I want to choose yellow. So I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to add to design palette. So that means it added yellow as one of my color choices. So I'm going to go here where it says sequence view. I'm going to choose just this one. The first one is your placement stitch. It can be any color. Your tack down is your second step. That can be any color as well. But your final satin stitch, this is the color you want on your design. So therefore, I'm going to click on that one and choose left click yellow, and it changes it to yellow. And that's if you want to change the color. But if you prefer the red, that's fine. The next thing is I'm going to go back to merge stitch file, and I'm going to choose a Mickey Mouse design. And like I said, I label all my designs according to the digitizer or company. So I'm going to choose Mickey face. And I'm going to choose the 5x7 PES because that's what my machine uses. So I merged the file, and I'm going to highlight it and place it right here. So because I see that my Mickey is a little too close to my frame on the right, I'm just going to highlight both and move them together. I think that's a good placement. Okay, so this is my Mickey and my number. I don't want to change any of the colors. So the next thing is, which I do love about the updated version of Floriani Total Control U, you no longer well, you don't have to keep putting letter by letter. You can actually download your fonts onto the program, and once you click this little icon here that says text, and you click here again text, and then you click anywhere on your hoop, and over here where it says properties, you can choose your font. So here, just want to show you guys, I downloaded the Disney font, and I downloaded by the number that it gives, like the inches. So this is a 1-inch, 3-inch. I didn't download the 2-inch. I don't know why, but so I'm going to click on Disney, which that was the last font I used. And you're going to highlight here and put the name of the child that's going to go on the shirt. So let's say I want to choose the name Mason. And you're going to click apply. Okay, so that's the name right there. And I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to click on this little arrow, select, so it doesn't change my design or distort any of my images. I don't want the name to be in black, so let's say I want it to be in red. And since red is already on my color palette, I'm just going to left click it, and that's my name. Okay, so this is how I make the majority of my designs. I just merge them together. And I usually use my 8x9 or 8x8 fast frame. So those are the two main fast frame hoops that I use. And I prefer to use them when I'm making birthday shirts. If you're one that is only restricted to a 5x7 hoop, I can do a different video on that as well. And I can show you how you can add the number and the design, but you would have to re-hoop if you wanted to add the name. So this is just a little demonstration on how I merge my designs when making birthday shirts. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to respond or DM me or message me.